What's going on, guys? Deadly here, and welcome back to another episode of I was gonna say the winning formula, but I think there's more of a road to Division 1 with the winning formula incorporated. But anyways, the first match that we come up against is actually a cup match that I decided to go into, but then I got disconnected. I'm like, whatever, let's just head into Division 8, because if you guys don't remember, we got weirdly promoted into Division 8. We still had 2 games left, and that was enough games to win the title, but the game decided you can't play those 2 games, get into Division 8. So that's exactly what we did, and I didn't want to start there. I wanted to go into cup matches, but for whatever reason I was having issues, so I decided straight into Division 8 we go. And we start off quite well. We get our first goal, and then we instantly concede a first goal in this match. But something about this game that you guys have to know is that kickoffs are extremely dangerous. You can sprint directly from your side of the half all the way to theirs, with their midfielders essentially being in no place, and it gets you one-on-one with the defenders, and you guys will see that right here. Right past his midfielders, it's up to his defense to stop me. He does a poor job at it, and that's it, I'm through. So what I suggest for you guys to do is to select the midfielder at the very start of kickoff, move him back into where he should be, the center midfield, and that should hopefully stop them from essentially just running down the middle of the field and getting themselves a goal. But anyway, we end up winning that game 3-1 from the Portuguese team, and overall this team was a little bit I don't know, it didn't live up to my expectations. I thought it was going to be a lot better, and it just wasn't. Martinez wasn't doing what I thought he was going to be doing. He wasn't scoring goals left, right, and center. The wingers were absolutely useless, and that's something that seems to happen a lot in this game. The wingers just don't get involved, and that's a huge, huge issue, and it seems that central formations are a lot better in this game. But anyways, we come up against a 4-1-2-1-2, and I think the 4-1-2-1-2-2 formation is a little bit better than this one because it doesn't have the wingers, which, like I said, they don't really get involved. So if you use the other version of this formation, you're good to go. Very central, 2 strikers, center attacking mid. You're good for scoring goals. However, that doesn't stop him. He gets a nice little through ball into the box, which ends up being a goal because my center back was just out of position. I probably pulled him out of position. I don't know. I didn't really analyze that too much. However, he does pull his center back out of position with that RB button, which is dangerous. The RB button can be a savior, especially if you know when to pull it. However, if you move a center back out of position and a striker is running into that space, just know that you created a very, very bad situation. It kind of happens again right there off the bounce. He called the second center back. The center back was nowhere to be found, and my second striker was able to pick up that goal. And finally, we pick up a third goal with essentially our player just running right down the middle. He ends up rage quitting, and Jose Callejon, the star of that game, with a 9.4 rating. But overall, it was a very one-sided game. 61% possession to me, with 10 shots on target to his 39 and 5 shots on target. So I had double the amount of chances and a lot more possession. However, this is the one exception for wingers not getting involved. This guy seemed to work this team like he had essentially done it all his life. He was extremely good right there. I felt DeSanctis should have really saved that. It hit him in the hands, and it still went in right here. I have no words for that. My center back won't get up. I can't select a different player because he's the closest player to the ball, and my keeper won't pick it up because that would be an illegal pass and that would be a penalty. So it was a lose-lose situation for me right there. But he does let me run right through his defense with Palacio to make it 2-1. However, he answers right back. And once again, this guy was extremely, extremely good at using his wingers to cut inside, passing, everything. This guy was amazing at it. And right here, he makes a final defense. Too much passing, I feel like. A lot of passing that really didn't need to happen. He could have just cleared it one time, and it did cost him a second goal right here. And that happens, you know. But like I said, he was the better player, so I suppose that losing the game was never really an option for him. But the video is coming to a close. And after this match, I was extremely, extremely frustrated. I felt like I should have won the game. I felt like the team cost me a lot of goals. That DeSanctis save that went right into the back of the net anyways, that was very disappointing. That whole center back laying on top of the ball and not letting me get the ball, that was very annoying. So I decided, you know what? Let's get rid of this team. It's the team's fault. And of course, it's never really the team's fault, but I decided to sell this team, and that's exactly what I did. But anyways, the video is coming to a close, so if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below, or leave a like or a dislike if you didn't like it. If you missed the last episode, the link to that will be in the description. Other than that, have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this. Peace.